Okay, Dukewheatly here, and we're going to continue on with video 3 in our 4-part series of working with tables. And this is what it looked like at the end of our last video. I'm not real happy with this blue line, and it's a little too thick. So let's go into source view. And let's go up here to we got 3px, so let's change that to a 2. And let's make this solid black. And let's go back to design. And in preview, we've got a little thin black line. I like that. Let's go down to our footer area. And let's hit a couple of breaks, make it a little bit wider, because we'll go ahead when we put our links in and go in the center here, so it'll give it a little bit of room. This will also help us identify this particular table when we go into source. And here we have a couple of breaks. And let's go into after the semicolon but before the quotes, and let's give it a space and put border top dash top, and let's make that 2px, and then a space, solid black, and give us a semicolon. And let's take a look at that. And now in preview, okay, let's go back into source. It looks like Kompozer just went ahead and did away with what we just typed in. So let's try it on this side here, and let's go border dash top, and put our colon in. And we want 2px space solid black, and then semicolon, then a space, and let's see if it likes that one there. We may not have put our colon in after the borders before. Let's go back to design and see if, and there we go. So that we may have forgot to put the colon in there. Anyway, now we've got our footer area delineated. Let's go back to normal view, and let's insert our header. So let's click in that area. We're going to insert an image, and we'll open up our little folder icon, and here we are in our image folder, our little alien header. We have about 3 saucers that I put in to one of the headers from my graph pack collection, and I saved this one because I want to show you how to also put this halfway on the header and halfway on your page later on. So let's go ahead and click on this. We can either double click this or just click on it and then hit open, and that'll bring up this little dialog box, and it by default has the alternate text selected, and that's what you really want, to put some keywords in there describing your header or your image, whatever you're doing. And down here of course is the size of it. So on this one we're going to we want to emphasize our little newsletter, so we're going to go aliens, getting their copy of alien alleyway, and we'll hit OK. And like I say, this is what you want to put in, because search engines aren't real good reading graphics, so this tells them what it is, and if you've got keywords in here, then they'll figure it's important. So let's hit OK, and here we go. Here's our little saucers, and we're going to put one in here later. Now, if you'll notice, this isn't a seamless join here, and that's one of the problems with Kompozer. And yours may work perfectly well, but mine doesn't. It's going to leave this little space here, and that's one reason why we're going to switch to one of my master pages when we get to putting in our navigation links and stuff, and then it'll be a seamless join here. So, but anyway, sometimes you can get around this by eliminating your header and putting another table in here the exact same size as your header, and then reinserting your header. Sometimes that'll work to get rid of this line too. So but anyway, this is one of the foibles of Kompozer, and you just have to work with it. Now we want to set these up for some content, but if we put padding in here for one cell, it's going to affect all the rest of them. So we need to insert a table. But first we want to right click Table Cell Properties, and we want to vertically align the content to the top and hit OK. Let's click in this one, right click Table Cell Properties, and vertically align the content to top and hit OK. And now we're ready to insert a table. So let's click in this area, insert table, and we just want one. Now let's right click in this one, Table Cell Properties, and we want this one to be, let's go to table on this, and we want this to be 100% and the width to be 100%. We want border of 0, spacing of 0, which would have to do with other tables that we might put in there. So we'll put 0 for that. And padding, we want, let's say 10. We don't want it butting up against the edge of the when we put text in there. So let's put 10. Table alignment, let's put center, and background color bleeds through, and let's hit apply, and it fills up our little space here just like it should. And now let's right click, or excuse me, let's click in here and let's insert another table, and we just want one. Let's right click inside of that, Table Cell Properties, go to Table. We want 100% and 100% down here. The same thing here, we want a border of 0, spacing of 0, and a padding of 10. Table alignment will center. We'll do the content centered, but put the table alignment center, and let's hit apply, and it fills up our space like it should. Let's hit OK, and now we're ready to start putting our navigation stuff in and our content, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for joining us.